Students, welcome to the channel. In this video, we are going to cover the types of system calls that are very important for our examination. So basically in operating system, we have 5 types that include process control, file management, device management, information maintenance and communication. All these types are very important. So we will cover everything in detail with some real life examples so that it becomes easier to all of you. So before moving to the types, you should know the meaning of system calls. So system calls is nothing but it is a mechanism that provides an interface between the process and the operating system. Okay, it is basically a programmatic method in which a computer program requests a service from the kernel of the operating system. We have already discussed about system calls in detail. So let's just move to the types. First type include process control. Okay, so this system calls perform the task of process creation. It is responsible for the process creation, process termination, and process working. Okay, everything is done with process control type. Main functions of this type include what? It include end and abort. Another function include load and execute. Another is create process and terminate that we have discussed earlier. Next type is wait and signal event. Okay. And last function of process control is allocate and free the memory. Allocation or deallocation you can say. Allocation and deallocation of the memory. Okay, so I hope everything is clear till now. Now, other than this, you should also know how different types of system call works in different operating system. For example, if we talk about Windows operating system, we have basically 3 functions of process control. First function is create process. Another is exit process function. And the third process is wait for single object function. So these 3 functions are for Windows operating system. And if we talk about Linux operating system, so here we have three main functions that include fork, F-O-R-K, fork function. Another is exit function, and third type is wait function. Okay, so everything we have discussed about process control. Now another type we have is file management. So these system calls are responsible for what? These are responsible for file manipulation, such as creating a file, reading a file, or writing into a file. All these are done by file management. Okay. Other than this, we can also delete the file with the help of this type. We can also get and set file attributes. Get and set file attributes, right? So other than these, we have Windows function and Linux function for file management. So first, let's just talk about Windows function. So first Windows function is create file, create and file. Remember, every time when you use this function, your first word, that is C and F, should be capital. Okay. Second is read file. Read file function. Third is write file. Fourth type is close handle. These are Windows function. Now let's just talk about Linux functions. So first is open, second is read, third is write, and fourth is close function. Okay, so remember one point here. If we talk about Windows and Linux function, both are same, but the way how we write these functions is different, right? Just say in this Windows function we write close handle, and for Linux we just write close. Here we write close write file, and here write only. Read file, read only, and to create file we use create file here, and if we want to create or open the file just write open only. Okay, so I hope students there is no doubt till now. Third type we have is Third type is device management. So basically it is responsible to handle the devices. Okay, device management does the job of device manipulation, like reading from device buffers, writing into different device buffers. Other than this, so it also includes request and release the device. If any operating system or any process wants a device, hardware device or any other device for some time to complete its execution, all these things are done by the device management system call. Another function of this system call is logically attach or detach the devices. Third type is get and set device attributes. Okay, so here we have its Windows function as well as Linux functions. So when we talk about Windows function, it includes set console mode. Console means what? Console means the screen. Okay, computer screen. IOCTL. Okay, second function is read console. And here in Linux, read only. Okay, third is write console. Here, write function only. Okay, next point is information maintenance. So it handles information and also it transfer the information between operating system and user program, right? So main function of this include get and set time and date. Time and date. Okay, next is get process and device attributes. Device attributes, right? Now let's talk about Windows and Linux functions. So if we talk about Windows function, it includes set timer and sleep. Okay, so in Linux we will write it as alarm function, and another is sleep function. Okay, last type we have is communication. So what is the meaning of communication process here? So these type of system calls are specially used for inter-process communication. Okay, if you want to create, delete the communication connections, if you want to send or receive the messages, it helps operating system to transfer the status information and also attach or detach the remote devices. So its Windows function include create pipe. Okay, pipe, we are going to create here pipe for the data transfer. And in Linux write it as pipe function only. Okay. Next is create file mapping, and here shmget. Next is map view of file. Okay, this is a function, and here m map function. Okay, so these all are the important types of system calls that are also very important for your examination. Most important thing in this video is the Windows and Linux function part. So I hope everything is clear for you. Thanks for watching.